Hello, hello, my frizzy friends. How are we this morning? Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Halloween. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week so far. So let's see who's come on into the house with me here. We've got Miss Lana Banana here. Frizzy B, welcome in. Hope you are comfy in the bean. Oh, that must have been for Marianne. Yes, I saw her. She was plunking down in her beanbag chair. Ain't moving any further. I hope that the ice helps Marianne. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. She had a fall, so ooch, that hurts when you fall. Oh my goodness. Melissa G is in the house, and Helix. I was wearing this top that has orange and like a pale color, and I thought, you know what? This looks good with it, I think. So, and Andy's in the house, and Lisa's here, and Kimberly's here, Butterfly's here. Oh my goodness. Tracy, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Hi. And Shade is here. I missed you, Shade. Hi. How's it going? And Steven is here. Welcome in. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. I think I've got everybody. So how's it going, you guys? So yes, I had a wonderful birthday. That was Tuesday. So yeah, we had a good time. I thought my brother was doing tacos because it was Taco Tuesday, right? And so we went over there expecting we were having tacos. Little did we know he was going to make tri-tip with that green stuff, that green sauce stuff that you chop up something green. I don't know what it is called. Oh, you know what? I think it's called like a chimichurri or something like that. It just popped into my head. Hi, Callie. Hi, Grammy Rita. Welcome in. Yeah, so he had made that and like a teriyaki chicken, some of the white rice, and then we had like a Caesar salad and a bunch of fruit all cut up, and oh, it was really good. It wasn't tacos, but you know what? We can forego tacos on an occasional Tuesday. We'll be back to having tacos again next Tuesday. Yes, Helix made this. Isn't this gorgeous? She said she saw the yarn and it screamed bee to her, and so she made that for me, which I love it. Oh, you're on your way to your first ever visit, Joanne, to IKEA. I love IKEA. I have so much fun there. It just makes me it makes you envision your house and different rooms of your house in different ways, which is exactly what they're wanting, right? When they set up all those little stage rooms. I'll take that whole room, please. I just want to be able to do that, which I guess you could. If you pay them enough, they'll probably do the whole thing for you. Hi, Monique, and hello, Tank. Good morning. Hope you're more awake now and you're, took care of your hub. I think you said your hubs was, you need to get his truck over to him. So hopefully you're back and relaxing. I just finished sewing on the tail for the littler pebble. So I ended up doing this one at an angle. And even though this one's smaller, I'm going to make it even smaller because I think if you look at him like this, where is it? Like this? That's kind of the length I think it needs to be, about there. When I saw him in game, finally, I saw that his tail is shorter. So I think I was looking at an art drawn by like a fan art stuff. And that's where I got the longer tail, but I'm going to just make it a little smaller, and yeah, I'll get that out soon. So the one on Frisco. Oh, in Frisco, Texas. And Sally Stevens, welcome in. Welcome in. Pebble, yes. So the next character she wants me to make from that game is Sprout. So those of you that are familiar with Dandy's World, that's what she's currently playing right now behind the wall. But yeah, so she wants Pebble. He looks like a strawberry character, like his head is a strawberry. He's got a scarf that's 2 shades of like a pink. And then I think his arms are pinkish.
They're not 2 shades.
She's correcting me.
It's like a light pink and then a white.
You should go get your drawing, honey, so they can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, he's super cute.
It doesn't actually look like
he is super cute. But he'll have to, he's going to have to stand like this tall. And she does want a blanket yarn one, which means I probably have to go shopping because the last time I used the red was when I made the ladybugs, and I can't find additional red. So I don't think I have blanket yarn that big, or blanket yarn in that color. Oh, she says he's lighter red than ladybug. So she wants to come to Michael's with me and look at the yarns and see if she can find the perfect ones. And everybody's saying hi to everybody. Stop by. Hi, Moonrose. Say hi and bye and hugs. No worries. Have a good rest of your day. Hi, Rita. Rita is here. And hello, Dream Big, your new face. And I love that you got little hexy. It's very bee-ish. I love your little handle there. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to go sit in the bleachers and listen while you whip. That sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Flower, Tammy, flower. Yes. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I went through, I got everybody down on our, because we're doing our monthly appreciation gift away today. So good job for coming today, because this is the day we choose. I will get more entries in, though, ahead of time before we do the final, like, who wins it. So any gifted memberships, super chat, super stickers, I'm going to write those down today, and then we'll still do our drawing of the 5 names, get those in, and then when we have that final number, then we'll go ahead and pick the random number generator and figure out who wins it for October. Yes, if you guys are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that thumb. I mean, hit the thumb anyway, you know, new or not. And then definitely subscribe. I come on live Tuesdays, Thursdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We come hang out, drink coffee, chat about what's going on in life and all of those sorts of things. So, yes. So hardback copies of my book are coming to me tomorrow, I believe, assuming nothing happens with the mail. But it should be tomorrow. And then, so those that have ordered hardback copies, those will be shipped out by the weekend. Yes! Wasn't that nice? Yeah, Shade. It was, I can tell you, I can look back. I think it was, it might have been Mandy, actually. Mandy did the last gifted one on the last live. I do that too, Tank. There's sometimes where I always think, I try to do the thumb right when I go in, because otherwise I'm going to forget. But sometimes I forget, and then it's not until somebody reminds me. So it's good to get those little reminders in. Come out of the bleachers and save the hooking till after the live. Too much fun, right? You just want to chat. That's where I'm at too. And I got my lights up, Lana Banana. Did you see? I put the batteries in. I got the bee lights hung up, and I always liked having lights behind me. I was sad when I had to put the Christmas lights away, so I think this is perfect. I can have these up whenever I want, or all year round. It's an all year kind of light. Oh my goodness. Okay, she's right. Lizzie says, I may have to take them down just to put up the Christmas ones, but then I'll take those down, put them back up. So I've been working on, yesterday, I should be working on adjusting my map for book number 2. That's what I should be doing. But what I've been doing instead is drawing up some ideas for future merch, because I would like to start selling merch that's got Frizzy on there, and just fun. Some won't have Frizzy, they'll have other characters, you know, that I've drawn and such. And yeah, so it'll be really fun. So if you guys have any ideas of any cool fun sayings or things that you haven't seen but you'd like to see, please let me know, because I am all ears for that. We definitely need some more yarny things, yarny sayings and such. I know, Amber, you're so funny. This was, I thought about that, and then I thought, oh my gosh, it's kind of weird because it's not actually Halloween today. So I didn't.
Tomorrow.
It's in a bag in the closet. You called me out, Amber. I thought I'd get away with that because I did tell you I was going to dress in costume today, and I'm a bad Frizzy because I was like, it's going to be awkward. I'll be the only one dressed up in a costume. Not that I can see you guys, but anywho. Hi, Margaret. Welcome in. Yay, Whimsy hardcovers. I love the hardcovers. That's my one thing with the print. Whoever prints the hardcover books, the ink that they use is so much darker and more vibrant. The paperbacks are great. You still see all the art and everything. It's great. However, it's just like a shade of gray. It's a different shade. The darkest of darks is more of like a pebble gray, you know, instead of black, which is what I was hoping for. So you're right. It is Halloween week. Maybe I should go. I could get I could go get my eyes and my antenna. I am a bee for Halloween, and I will definitely be posting pictures so you guys get to see it. That's for sure. Hi, Sonia. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. I know. It's Halloween week. You want one that says, like, I like big balls?
What the hell?
With big yarn balls. I love my daughter. She's like, what? Only here. I love it. I'm going to write that down, Helix. I like big balls. Yep, I got it. I got it. So I showed the Royal Hive a couple of pictures of what I've been working on. They're still rough drafts. Nothing's like finalized yet. I do need a saying though. So I have a shirt design that I want to do. And it's going to have wildflowers. And in the front of the kind of cluster of wildflowers, it's going to have 3 sunflowers with faces, one of which is like dancing. So I want a saying that has something to do with a wildflower. So I haven't decided yet. So if you guys have anything that you think would be fun, instead of just saying wildflower, or maybe like be a wildflower. We were thinking, but I don't know. So if you guys have anything, let me know. I was even asking ChatGPT. I'm like, come on, give me something. It can't be used. It can't be copyrighted. Like, it wasn't working.
You can say be a wild flower.
Be a wild flower. Oh, okay. That's what Lizzie said. Anybody have plans tomorrow? Dressing up? Kids are dressing up, and we are taking them out for an hour for trick-or-treating, just wearing a onesie and staying warm. You know, that reminds me, there's usually our area that we live in, they have a trunk or treat. I didn't hear about them having it this year, so I don't know if it happened and we just missed it or what. So I'll have to look that up. But that was always fun. I like big frizzy balls. Sonia, you took it to that level, girl. Oh, you're so funny. Sassy Mary's in the house. Singing out loud like Daisy on a prayer. Or prairie? Is it prairie? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. So that always reminds me of, there was an SNL skit that had Alec Baldwin. Did you guys see that one with the sweaty balls one? If you haven't, it's hilarious and you should check it out. I don't know. Hopefully that word is not one that's going to get me in trouble, but the way we're using it, I don't know. Let's see. Winter is coming quick. It lightly snowed on my birthday the other day. Oh my gosh. Woke up to frost. And hello, Lydia. Welcome in. That's crazy. I think Amber was saying she was getting some little flurries. We haven't seen anything like that. It's not even raining today. However, it looks like it's going to rain on Halloween and all the way in the evening. So we've had that happen before when the kids were, this was probably a few years back. And it was, of course, the year that they were the Rainbow Friends characters. Lizzie was the pink one. James was the blue character.
Don't remind me.
I had created masks for them. Painted them. His has a crown, so it had like a cardboard hand painted crown thing, whatever. And of course, cardboard. And so they're going out and it's starting to rain. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna start getting all pulpy. I start freaking out. Where's the umbrella when you need it? It's 93 in Lana's neck of the woods today. Wow. And you're doing pancake breakfast with friends, then trick-or-treating, 3 different elderly homes before hubby's off. And we go to a friend's neighborhood with them. Nice. Our neighborhood's the neighborhood to come to. So my brother brings my nephews, and often my sister-in-law's sister will bring her kids. And so we'll all go around our neighborhood because the houses are close enough together that you can get a lot of candy. And so many people here, even adults, dress up. And it's really fun. last Friday in your downtown shopping area, they were trick-or-treating in the daytime. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Hi, Jay. I still know you, Jay. You might be new to my channel, but I still know you, Jay, because you've been around the YouTube streets. It's lovely to see you here. Welcome in. We're just chatting about Halloween and plans and such. So we also, yesterday, I had a chat with the coordinator for the pup that we've been looking at, Lacey. And so she is, you guys know, I shared pictures with you. I'll share it again because I don't think I got rid of, they're still on here. That's Lacey, you guys. This is a little puppy that we're looking at. And she's adorable. She's a little fox terrier mix breed. And she was being fostered for the, it's the Three Little Pitties rescue in Texas.
Three little piggies.
Pitties, like pit bulls. But anyway, so she was being fostered in Texas. She had been adopted by somebody up in Tacoma, Washington, which is where she is now. And the reason that they are now fostering her and having her adopted again is because they both work, apparently, and they're gone all day long. So they work outside of the home, 8-hour shifts, you know, and so she's home alone with no other pets, no other anything to keep her occupied. So she was getting a little destructive. But as far as I'm concerned, she wasn't doing that at the first foster home because she had other dogs to hang out with. She had a nice yard to run around. And so she was busy being, you know, being a dog and doing her fun things. And she was not exhibiting any of those behaviors. And so, you know, he forewarned, he wants to make sure that they're very transparent, you know, in case it was a make or break kind of a thing for us. But we're like, no, we still want to meet her. We still want to like see if we vibe really well with her. So we're meeting her on Saturday. I'm so excited. We're going to drive up. We're going to meet Miss Lacey and see how things go. We won't get her that day, but we will get to spend some time with her and her foster parents. And so we're really excited to get to meet her. So it'll be like a little trip. It's a 2-hour drive from here. So it's not like it's, you know, that close, but she's definitely worth it. We want to just make sure we all drive well. So
worth it. It's like a whole trip to Seaside, but who cares?
Lizzie says it's like a whole trip to Seaside because that's pretty much how long it takes. Yeah. No one does anything in this neighborhood, but a friend lives in the best neighborhood in town. This will be year 3 doing this with them. Yeah. My brother and sister-in-law, their current neighborhood, the houses are more spread out. And so you don't get as much candy, right? And here there's sidewalks all over the place. And it's better equipped for getting your bags filled with candy, basically. So yes. Oh, thank you, Jay. This was actually gifted to me from Miss Helix, who's in Helix Stitchcraft, who's in the chat. And I love it. It's a shawl, but it's like, I like to wear shawls like this just because then they don't fall off of me. But it's nice. You can do either way, right? Yes. Yes. And Jay comes in on Amber's lives too, I believe. And then, yeah, you were just in the live this morning, I think, too. So welcome into the hive. Yes. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, it was fun. I was getting to chat with the just briefly with the foster mom yesterday, and she was sending real-time pictures of Lacey, and I'm like, oh, I want to mush her.
I thought it was a boy.
What's that, Lizzie?
I thought it was a boy that you're talking about.
Oh, I did. So her coordinator is a guy that lives in Texas still, but her foster parent is a girl. So my dog was destructive whenever he was bored. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like what they do to tell you, because they have no other way of telling you, like, hey, don't leave me alone all day. Okay, I'm bored to tears. Please help. Send a playmate. But she'll have 2 boy cats, rather large, but I think she's still a little bigger than they are. So she'll have them to play with,
I think that's
whether they like it or not. What, honey?
She also could be good with Luna.
Yes, and we do have dogs in our, friends who have dogs in the neighborhood that she could potentially play with. And my brother has a bigger dog, Ginger. She's a golden doodle, but she's adorable. She's very high energy, so she may even be more high energy than Lacey is. So we'll see how that goes. Manuela, hello, my friend. You changed your little icon there. It looks lovely. It was deleted? Oh my gosh, that's so weird. I'm sorry to hear that, Manuel. I'm glad you popped in then under a new channel because we love having you around when I can. Yeah. Helix works really quickly from what I can tell, although I think everybody works quicker than I do. Hi, Kendra. Good morning to you, my friend. Welcome in. How's it going? Lost my second project hook. No, Marianne. Are you sitting on it? Did it go between the... Mine often will like jam into the crack of the couch. No, so I always check that first. Do that when she's... Yeah, she'll... Yeah, but you know what? Helix, we always have people here. That's the difference. Like with my in-laws living with us and stuff, we're always somebody in the house to play with. If she wants to go for walks, like we're plan to take her on lots of walks and run out her energy and stuff. Yeah, she needs to play fetch and she needs to just burn off that energy. So I might need to just put almost like baby proof, but puppy, you know, she's 1 year and 8 months, but still puppy proof basically. Put the little tchotchkes and things up on higher shelves so she can't just like, oh, this is fun, let me just yoink this off and tear it apart. Oh man, you've checked all the places. I was watching so Killian, the Viney Maple, she's awesome too. She has a video out. She was crocheting her Halloween costume and she couldn't find her 10mm hook. And I love like Killian's videos because you get to see how her brain processes and like you follow along the whole time. So she's sitting there and she's talking this through, you know, and then she's like, yeah, I couldn't find my 10mm hook anywhere, of course, because I need it. And then you see her look off into the side. She's like, and then she just beelines out of the camera screen for a second. And there it was like, you know, the light shone down on the hook and she finally found it. It was perfect. Oh my gosh. Beginner crochet and speedy hooks. Shade, what have you been making lately? I know you're still newish to crocheting, but you'll get there. I'm just not that fast and I am so distracted by too many things. So I just had with the terrier mixes. She looks kind of like a fox terrier, but not really because they have smaller ears and they have kind of a longer snoot. So you just watched it too, Butterfly. I was cracking up. I'm like, that is so true. That's what happens. It's when you're not looking for it because you've given up that it comes into your view. She's so fun. I know. Poor thing, like she doesn't make it to the lives because she works. Usually when I would go on at 11 before in the morning here, it was her like lunchtime there. So, Killian. Hi, Mandy. Welcome in. How's it going? All right. I'm going to make sure I tell you guys all the things. So, okay, we talked about that. I talked about merch designs. So, yeah, I've got several that I'm working on. I'm thinking I want to do like mugs, tote bags, or project bags with art prints on them. And then I really like the little zipper Notions pouches. I think those are fun, and it's nice to have those in your tote. So I was going to do some of those. Definitely looking into doing more stickers, bookmarks, shirts, and sweatshirts. So those are the things I'm going to work on. Nothing working on anything this moment. Hoping I have time this winter to crochet somehow. Yeah. I want to make dog sweaters, basically. I have to make sure that, you know, we're getting Lacey, and I need to see what her size is so I can start, because there's one in particular I really want to make, which I think I linked down below today, actually. It's this one that is a wheat stitch, which I've never done that stitch before. And it's just really nice, and it looks fairly simple to do. So I want to start with that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, now you've got to get all your people back. Definitely drop your link, Manuela, so we can pick you back up. If you guys want to drop your drops, as they say, just put in the word drop and Nightbot will put your channel link in. Where are you guys moving, Shade? Let me know. Are you still going to stay in Canada, or are you coming, well, maybe not coming down this way, but maybe another area? I don't know. I don't know. Do tell. Yeah, you can do it again, Manuela. And everybody that was following you before, just, come hang out in the lives again so we can find you, and then, you'll get back up there again. Yes, this is Lady Manuela. Yes, the same Manuela. She just had to create a new channel, I guess. Are you moving? Yeah, before or after the next baby? That's right. Yes, that's a good question, Lana. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I got the quote so far that you guys gave me. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys. So on Tuesday was my birthday. So I think this happened on Monday. Remember I was telling you about the parent-teacher conference I did with my son's teacher? So this is something I've never seen a teacher do. The way that she grades is that if you do the assignments, if you do the entire assignments, you get a 3 out of 4, which means you can never get better than a B, basically, unless you do all of the, what she calls the extra credit, which is like an extra question at the bottom that's optional kind of a thing. If you do that, you can get a 4 out of 4. I've never heard of a teacher doing that. So he was, he does them on occasion. He'll do them if they make sense and he understands what they're asking for, he'll do them, but he doesn't usually always do that. So he's pretty much getting B's, which frustrated him. But I was like, I've never seen a teacher do that before, where they're like, the best you can get if you do everything except for the extra credit is a B. It's just weird. Book, dog, puppy, Whimsy. Are you trying for words, Tank? Oh my gosh. I know, right, Mandy? That's why I was like, you probably don't want to come this way. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So anyway, I just thought that was really bizarre. And I told him that it's not going to affect you in your, career and in your later times. B's are still really good. So don't worry about that, and just keep doing what you're doing. I'm not concerned at all. I just think that you just unfortunately got a teacher that grades in a very odd way. So nothing against her as a person. I just think that's really odd. Yes, you already got it, Tank, right there. You already got the word. The word today, you guys, is B. So yes, the word of the day is B because that's what my costume is. That's why.
Are you doing a Halloween live tomorrow?
Probably not, but we'll see. Let's see. So let's say, so the word of the day is B. This will help get you entered in for the giveaway today that we're going to be drawing by the end of this live. So far we're at, with all the members if you're a member, you get membership, or you get different amounts of names in the hat based on your level. So what are words anyway? So right now we're at 320 entries. So we're going to draw 5 names today. And then, like I said, if there's any more gifteds or anything like that, I'll make sure I get those down as well for this month's. Bird is the word. No, B is the word.
Did you just see your dad's name instead of
No, Lizzie.
what?
She's like, Mom, I won't distract you. I'm just going to be back here trying to get the things in her game, Every 2 seconds. Mom. Oh, my goodness. Please explain. Yes, Jay, thank you for the reminder. So basically, what I like to do I've just started doing this. I think it's like the 3rd month I've done this. I have a giveaway, or I like to call it a gift away. Okay, so this is October's gift away and all the goodies that are inside. And I will show them again. I showed them on Tuesday, but you weren't here Tuesday, Jay. So I'm going to show again because many of you probably weren't. And basically every live that I have throughout the month, I pick 5 names. And if you put in the word, it goes on Nightbot so that your name is counted as towards going and getting these entries. So I'll choose the winners. 4 people will get 2 entries in. 1 person will get 10 entries in. And as Lisa said, it's 18 and over. So yes, that's basically the gist of it. And then this is all getting your name in the hat multiple times, basically, right? So that way you can get entered in to win. And then I will do the random number generator on my phone. I'll put it's between 1 and 320, whatever. And then we'll see what the number is. And then I'll look through my list, which I've got them all written down from throughout the month, from all the gifteds and all the, see, this is showing October monthly gift away. So we're currently at number 320. And then, yeah, once we do the final one, that will be to win this. So just to show again, while you guys are putting in B, you're going to get a desk organizer, which I thought this is perfect for hooks. It's like a hook size one. See? Little hooks would fit perfectly in there. So you get that. You're going to get stitch markers, a whole thing of stitch markers. You're going to get a little thing for a cute little picture. And this is, it's got the back that comes out, so it's like a photo frame. You're getting that. You're getting this, which I thought was really fun. This is to make a couple of different shelves. You get all the bits to make these. You could stain this wood because it's like a pine or whatever. But you could totally stain this wood or paint it if you wanted to, if you didn't want it that color. So that's another one. You're getting a notebook that's got lined paper inside. You are getting yarn needles, or tapestry needles rather, for sewing in those loose ends. You're getting these this time. These are safety eye little doohickeys. I don't know if they have a name. They probably do, but pops the back of the eye on, right? So for the safety eye, you just have the eyeball down on something soft and then push the back in. And this helps a ton, saving your fingers from getting hurt, especially on the little ones. And you do get this bag, this little yarn bag for projects. And then you're going to get 2 skeins of this. This is a cotton and viscose blended yarn. So you're getting 2 skeins, and each skein is 321 yards, 3.5 ounces. It is a fine yarn weight, it says. So doesn't it? Oh, it's a 2-weight fine. So you can kind of see there. Okay. And it's a really pretty purple. So that's what October's monthly gift away is. All right, so let's put these guys back in. Take my hooks back. Aw, thanks, Jay. I did not come up with the idea. I also hang out a lot on Mama G Gear's channel and Dee's Creative Hands. They do monthly gift away kind of things as well. I just thought it was a really good idea, and it's a nice way to give back and show appreciation for all of you guys, because I do really appreciate that you come and hang out with me on my lives, you know. Hear all the time that I sound Canadian. I don't think I do, but who knows. You must have some inflections in there. You are, well, you're from Minnesota, so that has its own accent, I think. A little bit. Isn't it, Callie? It's cute, and it's not too big, so it would be like a perfect size. Hi, Vima, welcome in. You watch a channel called Homeschool Glue, and she lives in Minnesota. Same temps as here in the winter, too. Yeah. Let's have similar accents and Canadians. Is it already? Your baby's coming in 2 weeks? Oh, my gosh. Has it already been 9 months? Wow. Time does fly, doesn't it? I'm just checking, make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's see. I think I got everybody. Okay, yeah. There we go. There we go. And we're back at the bottom. All right. So that's what we're playing for today. We carved pumpkins yesterday, so that was fun. That was something I wanted to tell you guys. It was my dad had it all set up in his garage area. He had like 6-foot tables. My nephews were there. My brother and my sister-in-law were there. My son came briefly. And then of course he got invited to go swimming. So he was like, peace out. He's, almost 12. So he's like, he had me do most of it anyway. So
He didn't even do one bit.
he did a little bit. He carved a very small amount. He doesn't trust himself, but here, this will take me 2 seconds. I'll draw you what his design was for his pumpkin. He didn't come up with it. It was one that I think he found it online somewhere. And we drilled the eyes out, and the teeth, you carve like halfway. You carve them halfway. So you know what I mean? Where you carve the orangest part of the pumpkin off, but you leave the inside part of the pumpkin. I don't know how else to say it. But anyways, this was basically his pumpkin. It didn't take long to make, which was good because he was over it. And then I said, well, I'll work on this one. Why don't you go poke the holes for mine? And Lizzie picked mine. It was like this, it was a chibi looking dragon, but it had a lot of kind of finer details and nothing broke. I did it as quickly as I could, which was good. But yeah, I'll take pictures and I'll post them for you guys when it's darker and I can actually get them lit, and I'll show you guys. Floor swept, dishes done, bathroom clean, laundry is getting there. Feels good to be better. Good. Yeah, you can actually get stuff done, right, Rebecca? Oh my gosh. That's the thing. Nothing stops when we get sick. Everything has to keep going, which is why I've always said, like, I don't have time to be sick. So I feel like mentally I push through illnesses and they don't catch me. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't have time for that. Yeah. I'm like running away. I'm like, no, don't take hold. Oh my goodness. All right, so good. Everybody's getting Manuela, picking you back up again. And hello, Blair. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we're going to draw the names that get your names entered in for monthly appreciation gift away. Remember, this is 18 and older. Right now we've got 23 entries, 36 watching. So if you haven't yet, put in the word B, B-E-E, which is my costume for Halloween. Just in case you were wondering, I will take pictures, you guys. I will share it on my post tab. So because I did not wear my costume today and that was bad on me. Amber called me out. So due in December and we move in 2 weeks. Oh, okay. So it's not quite time. It's not go time yet, but you're moving before the baby comes. Gotcha. Oh my goodness. What a whirlwind you must be in, That's a lot of stuff going on, girl. Your elementary age, Blair, yeah. It's just for the 18 and up for this one. Well, for all of them, really, just because that's kind of it's more of a YouTube rule, but it's a good rule, because you don't want to be sharing your personal information when you're a minor. That's why we're doing it that way, so. B. Shade are you doing your Christmas? Christmas. I am excited about Christmas. I'm already starting to feel festive. I was looking at crocheting a dog stocking, and then my daughter and my son were like, hey, what about our cats? And I was like, yeah, I might have to do some more. I'll have to do the ones for them. I saw ones that look like a paw. It hangs from up here, and then the paw part hangs down. It was really cute. And then we saw a dog bone one at Target. Yep. That's true. All right, so we are at 26 entries. So if everybody's got their names in, let's go ahead. Yeah, exactly, Helix. We don't want you to give away your information. It's very important not to do that. Yep. So that is why. But if your parent has a channel and you go on, have them go on, then there you go. You can still get around it, but you definitely have to have your parent. Easy Bonnie, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, you know what? So it was funny. My mom yesterday night, she was like, I was missing you. So I was catching your live from your birthday and I was having fun. I said, Ma, you should come during the lives and chat. She's like, yeah, but then feels like the spotlight's all on me and then I get nervous about it. I was like, everybody's so sweet here. You don't have to worry about that. So she's so funny. That maybe she's come into my live one time and I don't know if anybody here was in it. But yeah, everybody was like, oh my gosh, it's Mama Frizzy.
Is your username on there, Mama Frizzy?
No, Lizzie. Oh, you're working and lurking. All right, so we're going to start drawing some names. So first 4 names that I pick get 2 entries in for the bag that I showed you. Okay, fifth name I draw will get 10 entries in. Okay, so this is what we're drawing for now, is just entries in. So let me get myself prepped here. And then let's go ahead and draw. You met Mama Frizzy. That's right, Helix. Yes. I know, you can't, it's not like you can see her face. My mom is a major introvert, so for her to even come into a chat like that was big for her to do that. So, but I was like, yeah, we just hang out, Mom. It's okay. And then you can just have fun and hang out with us. So that's what we do. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's go ahead and draw some names, shall we? First name, we've got Lydia. Congratulations, you got 2 entries in. So Yarnworks Lydia. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, now we're going to re-roll. This is, again, 2 entries in. Lana Banana. Congrats, my dear. Lana Banana. Lana Banana. All right, and again, Mandy. Congrats, Mandy. All right, here we go again. Steven. Steven gets 2 entries in. Okay. So now it's going to be the 10 entry winner. All right, so 10 entries into the monthly appreciation giveaway is, my earring just totally fell out of its own accord, as it does on occasion. Hang on. Get my ghosty back in. Hang on a second. Bear with people. I don't know why it does that. Look, it's like it's hooked down. Why would it even do that? I don't get it. Okay. All right, now we can pick up the last. So this is for 10 entries, you guys, okay? Mandy again. Congrats, my dear. Mandy. All right. So we've got those. I do need to do one more thing, which is just to actually apply the numbers that you get. 324, 325. 326, 327, 328, 329, 29, 30. Yes, I count on my fingers. Shh. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Oh my gosh. I think it was Rusty was talking about that yesterday, that like people getting embarrassed when they're sitting there counting on fingers and stuff. I do that all the time. All the time. I can't keep things in my head like that. It's easier. It's like a pensive, right? I can't math in my head. We would love to see the queen bee, right? I agree, Rita. I wholeheartedly agree. She's like, I don't even get to crochet anymore because my hands and I have arthritis. I'm like, it doesn't matter if you can crochet or if you can't crochet. You know, we're chatting about everything and anything and crochet, you know, so. There one time. Yes, you are, Tank. You're in there because you're a member, at least for that. But I think, yeah, you're in there for sure. I put a little post in. You know, they have those little, they're like the ones that they come with at the store. You know what I'm saying? There's like a little plasticky thing that holds them onto the earring card. I think I'm going to have to start putting that on because it's always the same earring that falls out. And it's always this pair of earrings, but I just love them. They're so cute. I love that the pumpkin is separate. It's perfect. Knew I was picked before you said it because of night. I know, night butt. Yep.
Night butt?
We call them night butt around here because it's Yeah, Lizzie likes that name because that's what he does, and it's so frustrating. And I've tried sometimes because I can see that what you're seeing is earlier than what I'm seeing here. There's a delay, right? And so, but Nightbot, yeah, he tells you before we even get there. So, Tank, there you go. You got your name in, girl. Tank, your number 320, or no, excuse me, 339. That's one of your numbers, 339. That's so funny. I love it. Thank you for the gifted sticker or whatever those are called. Oh my goodness. My chat's not moving. I mean, it is, but it's not. There it is. Tammy, hello. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Wore earrings for the first time in a long time the other day, and it immediately got caught in my hexie-cardi. Oh, yeah. Anything earrings-wise will get stuck in the yarn. So it's frustrating, isn't it? That's always a worry of mine, is to finish a cardigan, a gorgeous cardigan or something, and then it gets hooked on a ring, because I have rings. This particular ring, I don't know why. It's a feather, right, that's wrapped around my finger, but the little bits that stick out on either side hook on things. So it's, yeah. One of these days, it's just going to like snag the whole thing, and then I will give up forever on wearables. Tracy, you're number 340. I've got you in. Moonlight Tracy. Yeah, so now's the time, you guys. If there's any other ones you want to put in to get your name in, we're at 340 entries, so I will be picking the winner soon. But we can wait towards, we'll give it another like 10 minutes, and then I'll draw the person. That's not my channel. What's not your channel? What happened? Oh, Tammy, that's not your channel? What should be, the top one I think should be, Nightbot puts in your, whatever channel's tied to the account that you're using currently. So if you have multiple accounts, you can always log into your other one and then come back in and hit drop, and it'll be the one that you want. That's also how we get extra thumbs for like Mama G. I don't know how, but she always can get up to 100 thumbs. It's amazing. So once, just about each live, not every live, but most of the time, and she'll do another giveaway if she gets to 100 thumbs. So, but yeah, they've got a lot of people. I think the timing that they go on live is probably better. Aw, thank you, Rita. Cool. So cute. All right, I'm putting you in. Rita is number 341. Gotcha. I gotcha. All right. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Okay, good. My computer and keep thinking it's my the Tammy's Crochet Corner one. Yeah, so you're probably on it, just a personal one or whatever. And Rebecca McCauley's coming out from the bushes. You've just been lurking away. Thank you, Rebecca. You are 342. Rebecca, I got to make sure I actually put your full thing in there because we've got multiple Rebeccas. So I got to make sure. Here we go. Go Rita, go Rita, go. Go Rita, go Rita, go. I'm a dork. I really do need music so that I can just, the whole live, I'm just sitting here bebopping. Bebopping. Oh my God. That was a bad joke. Hi, Kimchi. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm in a weird mood. Do you hear her? She says behind the wall, aren't you always? Sassy pants. Sassy pants.
You're always crazy, though.
I am always a little crazy. A little crazy. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I like to make people laugh. That's my goal. I think, I think it's a decent goal. It's funny because I can get, sometimes my son, when I wake him up in the morning, I'll get him cracking up. He hasn't even opened his eyes yet. I'm cracking jokes. Oh my goodness. Hi, Nichelle. Aloha. Are you in Hawaii? Nice to see you. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, also the one thing, aloha from Hawaii. How is it in Hawaii right now? What's your current weather like? Oh, we're getting some sun here in Washington. All right. I don't think it's going to rain today, so we're looking for rain starting tomorrow on Halloween. Just crack us up. Remember those days with my son? Yeah. Oh, both my kids are very funny. They both crack me up all the time. So.
The only one is.
Oh, thank you, Kendra. All right. So Kendra, I have it written down.
Yeah,
so if you do any
one
$5 ones, you actually get 2 entries in. So Kendra, you are 343 to 344.
Mama,
is Kendra.
one is funny in looks.
Huh?
One of us is funny at Cajun in looks.
She's picking on her brother.
Just casual sitting.
They do love each other. I like to think they 100% love each other, even though sometimes it's questionable. Not for long. It will be warm very soon. Yeah, and probably muggy too, huh? Very tropical. Okay. Oh, one of the other things I've been looking up a lot lately, and if you guys have any information about this, email me, okay? frizzybeehive@gmail.com. I'm interested in perhaps making my own dog food and cat food, potentially. Especially with the cats, Merlin is not eating wet food, and so I have been really having, he just won't eat it, and that's not good for boy cats because they get a lot of urinary tract issues, if you didn't know. So anyways, I want to try to get them on something more natural and see if that will help get him eating better, you know, instead of just the dry, crunchy stuff that they have at the store. So, but yeah, I've been looking them up and they look fairly easy to make. You know, it's mostly meat and then just some veggie things. And yeah, I've found some good recipes. So, but let me know if you guys do that. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. All right. Yay. How do I get a signed copy of your book? That is a very good question, Tracy. So what you would do if you want a signed copy, and I get the hardbacks in tomorrow, so I'll have both the paperbacks behind me and I'll have the hardbacks available, is you just go onto my website, but let me get you the link if I can find it. Here we go. Here we go. This will get you there. So it says it's a pre-order. Basically, that just means if I don't have copies available, like I've sold out and I'm waiting on more to come in, you might have to wait, but I have them here now, so you wouldn't have to wait. All right, I'm going to pin that to the top in case anybody else is interested. So that is the link that gets you over to my page on my website, which is the only way you can get the signed copy. If you get it through Amazon, it's not going to be signed. It'll just be the book itself, you know. Your little diva kitty eats dry food. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. And I worry about that because we've had issues with our boy cats in the past and other boy cats that we've had. So I'm like, let's see. And it's a lot of the same ingredients for dogs and cats. You'd have to split it and, you know, split it at some point and then add different things.
And they
but
both have meat in them, and one of our cats loves meat, like chicken and stuff.
You're being a bum this morning, Kendra. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think Arthur will love homemade food because he is so funny. He comes up every night at dinner time. He comes up and he sits back by me because I'm the weakest link. And he basically knows that I'll share my chicken with him if I have chicken, and he loves to have chicken. So it'll just be grilled. I'll cut off any of if there's a seasoning or anything on it, I cut that all off. So he's just getting the inner part of it. But yeah, he's like, he just waits. And then what he does is I'll give him some, he'll eat it. And then I'll go to try to get myself a little food, and he'll stick his paw up on my arm and look at me like with those big Puss in Boots eyes, you know, like, Mom, is that for me? He actually he's pulled stuff off of the table before, so I kind of have to catch him before he does that. Oh, thank you, Shade. Yes. So Rebecca from Yarn Basket Toys, so she had read it to her class, and they had sent me the question. And I knew I wanted to do a video of it, which took me way too long to film, and then I edited it. It just took longer than it should have. Like, they gave me the question probably 2 months ago, I think, at this point. So yeah, basically I got that out, and she was going to share that with her students. I'm really happy for that. They're excited to read it in their class. All right, Furball Sanctuary has a soup recipe for cats that they use, and it looks good. Yeah, and with it all being it's all human grade. So the one guy I was looking at, he was making a batch, and they make batches that last 2 to 3 weeks. So you're getting like 10 to 12 pounds of turkey meat, or whatever, and then you're adding in. They get like organ meat like beef organ meat for the iron and other vitamins they need, but most of it is like a chicken or a turkey or something like that. But yeah, he'll make enough to last 2 to 3 weeks. So it's one of those things. It's like making if you made your own baby food, which I didn't really do because I didn't really have the time. And not that I have the time, but on the weekend, I think I could do it on a weekend. We can make it work. No minerals. Yeah, definitely using the distilled water. Nope, you have not missed it. I waited for you, Rebecca. No worries, Lori. Welcome in. Hi, Jennifer. How's it going, my friend? Oh, did you you played it for your class, Rebecca? Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm glad they loved the answer to their question. So hopefully, yeah, eventually I'm hoping that as the book gets out more and more, that other teachers will, do the same thing, and I'll get more questions, or just from other kiddos that have questions. And I plan to do little mini videos for them, little shorts. Lizzie, excuse you. I'm sorry. I have a troll behind the wall. A little snack you get, seal a bite of. Yeah, right? No, that's what I was going to say. It was the guy that was making the big batch. At one point, he licks his finger because he got some of it on it. And he's like, you wouldn't catch me doing that with dog food, like with the dog food from a can. So you did miss the getting additional entries in, but I have not picked the winner. That's what I'm going to do now. So let me get my phone app on. So bear with me.
Don't bear with her.
Okay, hang on a second. Let's get our random number generator. Number generator. Let's find out who our winner is. All right, so we are going from the minimum number is 1, and then the final number is, we're at 344 currently. So there's 3, just to show you. So that's not the number, that's just like the last time was drawn. So it's from 1 to 344. And as you see on here, it goes up to 344, okay? Just to be transparent. All right, here we go. Let's draw a number, okay? Here we go. Generate. 166 is the number. So let's go back. I'm going to circle it. Okay. And this was this one was from somebody who had gotten one of the 10 entry ones. So this is the winner, Diana D. So I don't know if Diana is here today, but this is for Diana D. So she is the winner this month. And I will have to come up with a new bag of goodies for November. I can't believe we're almost in November, you guys. It's just crazy. Lurking and working. Nice. Hi, Tammy's. We already did that. So yeah, so for today, that was the last of the ones for today. So any additional gifteds from here on out are going to go now for November. Everybody's saying hi. There we go. Yes. Yeah, I think so. Diana D is the winner. So if you see her on the YouTube streets, since she's not here today, she was here on Tuesday, but please let her know that she's the winner. And yeah, I think I got everybody. There we go. Look at that. Right at the 1 hour mark too. 24 hours to claim. And then we redraw, Callie says. Callie's like, I want that bag. Oh my goodness. You're excited this year? I got some early shopping done. About to pull my tree out and start decorating. Ooh, so Rebecca, you get your tree out and you have it up for November, December. Is that what you usually do? Very nice.
Literally the day on Thanksgiving.
Like last year, yeah, I think my husband, usually he makes us wait until we've passed the turkey. So we've had Thanksgiving, then we get to take out stuff. So Lizzie's always like, please, 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 can you get it down? But they're up in the rafters, so we have to. Right, Kelly, yeah. Yeah, so she'll work on him again, but most likely it'll be after Thanksgiving. Rebecca, too early for the Christmas tree. Lydia doesn't think that it's time yet. Hey, you know what? To each their own. I noticed like on some of the times where, for example, like when we had the COVID years rather, people were doing decorating way earlier than the actual holiday. I don't know if you guys had that in your neighborhood, but even Halloween was like up in September. People were already starting to get their things in. Yeah, everybody was decorating earlier, so you got to enjoy the festivities longer, you know? So, yes. Aw, I know so many Yarny friends here. Yes, Shade, we are so happy to have you here too. Used to be the day after Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's kind of how we're at. Like, we don't want to wait till December 1st. It's mostly Lizzie and I. So we're like, come on, can we please get the stuff out? Figure all that work. I want to enjoy it. Exactly. As long as you can. Yes, I agree. Because yeah, if you wait, like my dad, he's so funny. He puts for Halloween, he's putting up the decorations today. For some strange reason, he thinks people are going to take his blow up characters. He just thinks that, I don't know, they're too good to pass up. And so people are going to take them. And I'm always like, Dad, they're not going to take them. They live in like a very calm, mostly, I would say it's not an older community. I think it is an older community, but it's not like it was meant to be that way, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to say that. It just seems to have mostly like adults who have kids that are already grown up, you know, whereas ours is much more where we're at stage where you've got kids of all ages, you know, a lot of families live in our area. So it's just kind of funny. If you get Christmas decorating even done, Kim, yeah, you're like, maybe it won't happen this year. You get the Christmas tree December 9th up on your birthday. And you cut down your own and plant one in its place. I love that, Helix. I really do. Yeah, we used to go cut down the Christmas tree. We haven't done that for quite a few years. We have a fake one, but my mother-in-law always has to have a real one. So she'll go like 2 days before Christmas and get whatever the, you know, ones on sale at that point are. And then she'll have that up in her apartment. So it's pretty funny. So anyways, I got to get this one doing schoolwork instead of Dandy's World. So that's where I'm going to be headed next. Hopefully I'll get out to Michael's today, maybe. I do need to go to my P.O. box because I saw that somebody named Mandy, who might still be here, sent me some goodies. So I'm excited to go pick that up. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing Halloween with your friends and your kids. And if you go to a party, have a great time and have a good weekend. And I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.